You are watching Liberty Online TV.
This is Liberty Online TV powered by Orange Sierra Leone. Orange.
This November, we dey celebrate this anniversary with different activity them. And one of them, na hike with Liberty, we get for be Saturday, November 16. Usa we go waka go na the Mambo waterfall. The Liberty Online TV team go then na Mambo Junction, they wait for una 7 o'clock na morning. For join we, na 300 leons no more you go give, and you go get the Liberty polo and water, and you go get all the enjoyment we get for being at the waterfall. If you want for join we, you go come now with 33 Battle Street office as the polo then already now, or call na this number 074 200 545 for place you order. Now Liberty Online TV, all voices count.
Good morning, viewers, and welcome to another edition of the Breakfast Show, where they come to you live from Liberty Online TV. We they stream on Facebook, YouTube, and also on our website, where they powered by Orange Sierra Leone. And don't forget, say we still there at the anniversary moment, as in November, Liberty Online TV they turn 1 year. We get different activity that they bring canton now, but the grand activity now on the 29th of November, where they get with dinner and dance, now the view restaurant and hotel na the rooftop. We get the ticket them out now. Come now with 33 Battle Street office and buy your ticket. We get from 250,000 for ordinary tickets. We get 5,000 for table for 3 and also 6,000 for single patron. Well, if you didn't have free tongue, you can inside tongue at any time. Stop now with 33 Battle Street office and buy your ticket, as you will get opportunity for meet and rub skin with all manner Liberty Online TV, and join we for celebrate 1 year of hard work, 1 year of progress, 1 year of free, fair, and inclusive journalism. Well, that's not the anniversary project, and don't forget, we still they ask for una donation them, no matter how little, that little they contribute for sustain Liberty Online TV as an institution. We don't they bring can't on a balanced news story them, but all the issues that they happen at the country. We will they bring the program come to you this Tuesday morning. Mina Khadija Bangura.
And Mina Mebel Kaba, good morning. Well, today is Tuesday, the 29th day of October 2024. And inside this edition of the Breakfast Show today, we can look at the effects where the current issue where they between the First Lady, Madam Fatima Bio, and the Chief Minister will get on governance. We make with theme for today now governance. Also, we look at the effects. If you don't follow these two individuals and at the social media, you go no say there is a existing Cold War between the all two. But we go look at how all of these where they happen between the two people here, they affect governance generally.
Well, this and other issues them then at the program for you this morning. Members say you say for the watch we go get the opportunity for add your voice na the program. Send we your message through the comment section at any of the platform there with the watch we. If they watch we na Facebook, don't forget for press the share button so that more people go be part of this conversation. And if you don't follow we page it, kindly press the follow button and put your post notification bell on so that you will get notification anytime Liberty Online TV come online with various programs them. If they watch me on YouTube, you know, follow the, you know, subscribe to the YouTube channel yet, kindly press the subscription button, and now the left hand side of your device, you they see one small bell, just press some. Now the notification bell down there, you will be notified anytime where we can online as they bring cancer on a different program them. Well, you don't hear from the topic where we can look at this morning. Now how the war, the Cold War between the First Lady Fatima Fatima Bio and the Chief Minister, Dr. David Moina Sengeh, the effect of in governance and also national development, because they all get their own role when they play, especially the Chief Minister will get your role for play in governance. If issues them and social media banter, don't they come up from them to individually, or they bring can analyst them for una today, for can analyze what in this mean to the country in development, especially for governance. And the studio, we want for welcome our studio guests, we Thomas Dixon, a journalist and also a social commentator. We don't comment on a wide range of issues them in the country. And in a one post, we don't comment on this particular issue they can look at inside the program this morning. Good morning, Thomas, and welcome again to the Breakfast Show.
Good morning, and thank you very much.
All right, firstly, let's look at from a broader perspective. The First Lady and the Chief Minister, before now, people only see as if then they work together, and all of a sudden issues begin come, then take them now to the public domain, using the various social media handle them, throwing tantrum at themselves. What in this particular Cold War where they go on between them from a governance perspective, what do you mean?
First of all, to answer your question, I think this is a total distraction to governance. And it also presents the government in a bad light, as if there is no control in governance. First of all, we have to look at put it into perspective. The perspective is this: the First Lady is not the co-president; it's the First Lady. And not only the First Ladies who don't get First Lady, who don't get First Lady. In fact, the predecessor, when Madam Sianyama Koma launched one of the biggest health programs in this country, when the Free Healthcare Initiative. And we also see this current First Lady, they do so much good. The suicide, the Bill Hospital, they get your hands off our girls campaign, which it is supplement, that means it enhance the government's work. That's the purpose of the First Lady, for us to supplement humanity in government. But to come out publicly and begin to comment on governance issues on the minister in government, I think it's not your role. First Lady clearly shows he is co-president, and we will not get co-president. We elected the president. And the president now appoint the chief minister. The chief minister is like the chief of all ministers. If the First Lady berates in the public, then it means it is a general view down to all the people in governance that they not for respect the chief minister. And also we don't see who side this thing come out from Kono. I think when the chief minister come out Kono to the Starlink issue, to radical inclusion, radical inclusion, don't create this problem. And for me, I think the president gets a huge role for play. The president for sure that is the president. I think when the president came in, he created this. Because most of the appointment then we are people who are loyal to the First Lady. The people who they call themselves will be the part of the Julius Maada Bio, GMB, Women's Wing. Most of them, they were appointed into governance, into some positions. I think after the 2023 election, what I have read into this issue, there is a radical shift. The president self allowed the chief minister and few others for make appointments. And most of those people at GMB, they were removed. I think that gets a disappointment to the president. So it's more of a resource war. The outside will be the girl with resources, will not they get her again. So and you make will not they get her again because you know I give for a point to people in a position of trust. That is how I read into this whole fight. So for me, I think the president get responsibility. We don't allow that before. And if you don't have to allow her now, there's going to be some problems. And if you have to come out publicly and comment on succession, first of all, I think everybody be right for say one for be president we qualify. Nobody not for stop you. It left to the public for scrutinize you. It left to the public for do public pruning of your candidacy. So one may say perhaps again another reason can be saying that the succession fights at the SLPP. Because It is now clear that Sengeh, a radical inclusion movement, is a political group. It is also clear, we not get clearly from the First Lady whether she is interested in succeeding her husband. You understand? We not get clearly from her, but in they present a picture that we need the need for supporting husband for complete the work and blah blah. This you can talk where you and your husband they together. Say I think say you minister, they know they do, then they support you, all man they perfect for succeed you. Then you husband take a decision. But for you for come out publicly, I think this is the first time for me when this whole thing starts, where the First Lady they comment on public issues. I think because she's the youngest First Lady we've had, I think saying that because of that making the but you don't be First Lady for 6 years. I think if for the office for don't get you mature, the office for don't get you very mature to the point that you know which you they comment on. As I say, if not been private business in Monday one, let's say Sierra Leone is a private business. A man they want with shareholders, he cannot comment on who should the man for employ or who is a man for employ. Let's say, for example, a man gets one of his best staff now this private business, where the best staff the pulls or is the managing director the pulls around. You cannot go publicly and comment. This let's take Sierra Leone let's seriously as a business seriously. The fact that the First Lady and the Chief Minister they get this banter on social media, it means nobody is taking this country seriously. If the Chief Minister say this, the First Lady go come out na social media and say this, and it don't reach to a point that we don't see executive assistants there of the First Lady. They're all involved in this fight. People close to the Chief Minister, they're all involved in this fight. So this is a complete distraction. And the president don't get time in his favor. He promised 5 big changes. He not promise they start today, say they change them. And if you get this distraction, you want for mechanized agriculture. You cannot mechanize agriculture and for now get agriculture food security in our country with this banter between Chief Minister and your wife.
In this case, also you think that the missing link then to, well, I will refer to them as public figure, they come out na the public, back and forth, the one way don't they follow them, know how far, to which extent this don't they go, and we all don't they foresee what's going to happen very soon if somebody not put a stop to all of what's in they happen. Now, also the missing link
For me, I don't give a precursor of what will happen before. The president may not allow the First Lady for so much interfere into governance. She's not attending cabinet. You know the go cabinet. When policies and decisions they take place at cabinet, you don't know about her unless you man brief you. So if you use your kind office for ensure say your initiative are being implemented. Which again credit for that. You don't use the office, you don't get hands up against campaign going on, you don't help for pass a bill in a parliament where they protect gender empowerment. But the fact of the matter, somebody, I think the man, also the first thing that happened in when Buhari take over power before Tinubu they come. He got in wife, he got about 2 wives. One of his wife and always elect them call her Aisha. Aisha begin for comment on governance. And Buhari publicly tell Aisha, say, it is not your business to comment on governance. You are the wife. Go and do what a wife should do. So I think say the president get the responsibility for telling wife. Say you know the part of governance. The constitution give the president the power for create any office. So perhaps you go say the office of the First Lady, now office where the president creates.
So Thomas,
but
you think
it's not part of governance.
You think say President Bill over the years, just like what you say, Fatima don't be First Lady for 6 years, and the first time in office, it came under a whole lot of bashing because of an utterance system where it they make na social media. You think say President Bill not able for call out in welfare and tell us say you don't get no hands in governance, and this same First Lady who don't they suicide they come out publicly and say they protect a man.
It's not a business of protecting. First of all, I think say. And if the man be known, if the president is the president and commander-in-chief, if it be don't be the commander-in-chief na host, who for those is something different. all these public utterances, this public attack on the chief minister, on ministers, on who should succeed the president, or who should succeed the president, or who should come out, or who should not come out. Let me give you an example. Within this country, the Samsumana situation, Sianyama was the first lady. By that time, my family, my relative, by tribe to Samsumana. If I don't come out publicly and comment, I don't do one. Rather, what we hear from Samsumana itself says the first lady in Nigeria, Goodluck Jonathan and Wef, with Sianyama, then go then boot to President Kuma, then beg her. You walk behind the scene. She's not the first lady we've had in Sierra Leone. You get powerful first lady across the world. Go for example, take for example Michelle Obama. She was very powerful. You get a very powerful husband. You don't ever come out publicly and comment on governance issues on a man in cabinet.
Thomas, that
so for me, for example,
instance, there was this SLPP event that been too many. Outside the first lady come out and the complaint say the attack and a horna kenima a man or the IG no able gain protection. The video will go viral now that President Biograph outside Ibn Sidon. He can't talk something is. Nobody know what to say. But a lot of people be speculating a caution and say, you know, for city states.
The way they talk now, that time way it get when they see them going for attack and a Makeni. I think you get an accident happen and one for attack and a Makeni. It was the SLPP sort of a convention wherein that time they announced Jules de Jallo as running mate for continue with the president. The second day, I been the first lady for talk. He talked. He was giving flamboyant speech, and then they say they attack him. None of the cabinet ministers, none of them not call him from the vice president to Dong. Nobody not call him. So it was at that time the president, because it was going personal. The president moved and cautioned him, say, calm down. And we see Usai the next day. I think that situation I spoil the president for go announce now in running it, because maybe he thinks if I hold this running it back, my wife will come into this show, get so maybe get somebody where they support. Then this is not the first time she's been attacking chief minister. You remember Professor Francis? He said not to all my own professor. He made public. So she's actually been fighting almost all the chief ministers.
Some of them
and for me, the things say it's bullying. As I see, it's bullying.
So is it deliberate or not just that you don't understand the capacity we all and not for carry the responsibility?
It's a resource fight. If this person also been give me some resources, then say tell the chief minister the squeezer. That will come out if I don't talk to the chief minister. They come out and make some public statements. For me, I think it's deliberate. It's a resource fight because, as I say, we not elect a co-president. We elect a president of Sierra Leone, and you are the wife of the president. You should supplement the work of your husband, and not to be making public statements. Even some of us are journalists who don't come out and attack from first lady because there was a time he make statements say. Hey, man, not for come to people again for vote. And I was one of the journalists who come out and said that statement is tantamount to arrogant. I said you should have any opportunity where you get for talk to the people of this country. You for tell them thank you for what they're doing, and you man the opportunity because Mrs. Salem in 50 years, Setena two people will become president alone inside 50 years or 40 years, and those two people they are privileged enough. And all opportunity where they get used, look at the Obama, you look at the Biden, you look at Clinton. Up till now, they are thanking the American people for giving them that opportunity to rule them. So you know what they go talk in the public, say, me and the man, when they come back to again, you're not going to come back. But maybe you man go want a successor for succeed you. And the successor fight now, they fight too now. Maybe you say go suppose where you want for campaign for. So that all of these statements.
The first lady say no old mic for nobody again. Anybody one can succeed a man. Let them wait for the old mic for their campaign.
As I say about succession, not only in business. The succession, every Sierra Leonean, including myself, if I qualify, reach the age, for contest for president. If I feel for contest, I for come out and say, he left to the public now for judging. First of all, she's in a privileged position. She's in a powerful position. Anything we make to the point that they use a friend for the abuse the chief minister, it tantamount to bullying.
Continue for the between at the studio, Thomas Dixon. We'll come back to you. Let me just join with other studio guests. We don't come now the program. We're in a Sally Tijanjalo and at the publisher for the Times newspaper. We're doing this conversation. We just don't listen to Thomas Dixon. We're in a colleague journalist as well and also a social commentator. Let me hear it from your perspective. How you go describe the whole thing where they happen between the Chief Minister, Dr. David Sengeh, and that of Madam Fatima Biona, the First Lady? How you go describe the whole thing that happened between them and the social media?
Thank you, Mabel, for giving me this opportunity. First and foremost, I want to say sorry for coming late. We only live at the far end of Eastern. The traffic where you come and you drive, even if you left 7 o'clock, you go spend over an hour.
But first
and foremost, I'll make me issue very clear about the issue I already discussed now. We get to the office of the First Lady. One, I'm not the as public relation officer for speaker on behalf of the office of the First Lady. I'm not for play devil's advocate on behalf of the office of the First Lady. I just because I get a contrary view. I don't know listen to Thomas Dixon. No listen. I get a contrary view to Dix to some of Dixon. That's part of the one thing Dixon make now you see now resources fights in the fight between the office of the First Lady and that of the Chief Minister. Dixon for make that statement because you know get evidence for make that kind of statement. And to me, you ask about the fight with the government on social media. It's very unhealthy in the first place. Last Friday I was here. I make them very open because one, it just sound like way you get Mami and Daddy and then host and get them picking them. When the Mami and Daddy then they get issue, you the picking, your business day. Whether if the daddy they keep girlfriend and teach where they create problem for the home, you the picking, you need to interfere.
How this fits into
me adjust the bill. Other than that, listen, I'm not other than the picking, other than the mama, other than the papa.
Girlfriend where papa they keep. Let the viewers understand, let them catch up.
Other than the picking, other than the mama, other than the papa. No. People really listen, they understand what they go on. They understand what they go on. I just the type of a scenario about waiting at the situation where they go on. See, like Mommy and Daddy, then they get issue, whether they get personal issue, marital issue, you be picking not a business for inside it in the first place. What are they trying for establish now? Now, the wife of the president, the president's wife, whatever the situation be, and today, if Dr. David Sengeh, if he's going to become president, who might get again wife, and you want less people and respect him with. We all say the mommy gets issues them. The way they handle in social media business. Some of you don't critique them on that. See, they get issues the way on your approach on social media. But you as appointee, when a servant of the president, you know, for be seen going into unhealthy discussion with the wife of the president. The last time I've been there, I blame the president. Because why I blame the president? As father of this nation, that's not a good morals for let picking a land from that. Because now in the world of social media, the world is a global village. Picking a read. Some of them things they already go on social media. Waiting Dr. Blyden and they post about Sengeh, and waiting Sengeh, you know what they say, they post about Fatima Biu. So at the end of the day, people will judge within the lines and say, this is not a healthy discussion way for the social media. I think the SFP leadership gets a role for play. This is the wife of the president, and this is a chief minister appointed by the president. Whatever situation it is, therefore, able to calm the chief minister down and say, no, respect the office and respect the power, even if the party gets issued in WEF.
So you
no, listen.
Disrespect from the chief minister to the...
Well, me, the CNC is not a respect for the office of the president because that part in WEF. Now WEF. No, not that for some. Now WEF. Even if they get issue with them, because now what will go on, there are people who, if you follow social media, they tell you see how the power because of extramarital affairs, he gets some ministers. No, listen. Because I don't want to touch that side when you ask me. And you get some ministers who they favor the other side. You understand it? That it happen in our whole room.
So that is the
No, listen, it happen. This now.
According to Dixon, it's in a resource fight. And your argument to the push now extramarital.
When you talk, I tell you, when you talk about resource fight, Dixon no gets evidence for justify say
you have evidence for
justify say na resource fight.
Involving to between the president and wife.
Listen now, maybe you are a journalist. On all those say,
we only say a journalist.
No, you can say you're a journalist. On all those say right now there are two different camps. You get two different camps. We are. You are probably clear.
Analyze the issue. So if you just give people like tip of that, who's lady?
The bad lady, Khadija, the PhD bad. Dixon not so now. Please.
You know why you get mixed up? Everything's clear. We get two different camps. Which camps?
Who is a Catholic and a Christian? It's having an extramarital affair. All these are things so they social media. Are you suggesting that? Listen, Dixon.
Let's clarify the two camps.
You get one way not doing at the Mamin camp. Let's say something. Those who not doing at the Mamin camp, they don't ever see anything good from the side of. Well, then they don't camp where they belong. I don't talk now. I talk as mature somebody, maybe. We all know what's in the going on in the country. No, you know, as a journalist, it's clear. If you did see what they make,
there's a big issue at home.
No, listen now. Well, listen, let me say.
It affects the governance.
It affects because at the end of the day, not so healthy discussion they want to for governance. Because one, the chief minister and the president appoint them.
These are big allegations
for
about this issue at home, affecting what they have now, the camps there.
Well, if you follow what you want to talk, these are issues all on the float on social media. These are issues all on the float on social media. And at the end of the day, how the public they judge? The public they judge by what they read out from social media. Now the more reason we make a say, I think the president gets all right for address this issue. Then in a servant to appoint as ministers. And if things like this they go on, at the end of the day, now your name they come up bad because you are the president of this country. And Dr. Sengeh, now chief minister.
This is Liberty Online TV.
How the first lady don't use a fund off for they go after presidential appointees. Well, by virtue of imposition, that is part of EU nature. We all know say the man even from the first time, some of we don't write about them. But the panel divorced them for that. He don't come up enough for that. He never denounced them for that.
But do you think the first lady didn't have the right track? She's just a wife to the president, not a government official. Yeah. You think say they are the right track?
Well,
all the time for the caught up with issues we get for do it, interfering directly into the work of a man.
Okay. Listen, as you say, Sierra Leone Constitution don't make provision for the office of First Lady. Office of First Lady, now it just time like a ceremonial team. Because it starts from America. And the First Lady start, not a constitutional office. But that don't mean say, because not be a constitutional office, you know they respect them. We all know say, when you check the past presidents them, it seems like this never happen with the First Lady and the ministers. The reason being, the mommy and the pa and wife. So whatever issue they happen, we know say the mommy is getting you excesses, but you as servant of the president, you go for ensure say you get within that line where the public not go see you for the throw, the exchange words.
So Sally, as you base say now because at the queue for me words, now because of extramarital issues, bring the disconnect between the First Lady and the Chief Minister. The President will get in home and we employ the Chief Minister. It gets a great role for manage all of this, letting us spill like I did now in a public domain. We make even we as journalists and the SIDOM, they analyze the issues that because of public information. How you can analyze the way how you don't manage this issue?
Well, I make say I blame the president because he don't manage this issue well. Why I blame him? I blame him because this is your wife. Daniel, your chief minister. This issue, it only gone for close to 3 months now, if we follow. It only in newspapers, it only in social media. And when things begin in social media, they begin to take to the traditional media, they don't tell you, say, it don't get a different tone. And the president, now they read newspapers. They read the front pages of newspapers, they read stories in the newspapers. Usami believes, Usami they blame the president. If you think like this don't come, don't they happen, you are not president of the country. Call UF. Call the chief minister, Dr. Sengeh, chief minister. Madam Fatima is my wife. Whatever way you don't offend you or make any statement, say can forbid you, mama.
What you go say to somebody they say maybe the president not aware?
No, it's difficult for the president not aware because no, it's difficult. Now make a challenge Ahmed Naya the last time. It's difficult for the president not aware because these things have been discussed even at the SLP before them. There are discussions then with Dr. Well, Dr. Blatter no extraction of them discussion and they don't put it in a public forum.
Did the president go get time for go through forum discussions?
The president, he didn't know them group and the president they read newspapers. He read newspapers. You know what's in the go on. But he keep quiet, he allow the drama. And when president sit down with the allow drama they can for full, what if he say they happen? They bring disrespect to the office of the presidency. Because whatever the case may be, my wife. If you don't say you don't want the woman, you don't want her, you can divorce her.
But the First Lady herself, it do good in this protecting your husband. It do good for see banter between he and the person where you know say that your husband appoints him in that capacity. What happen with the issue of being the bigger person in this case?
The First Lady self gets a responsibility for controlling your anger. Not everything you throw on social media. Some of you don't write about that over the years because there are times most of the issues them. They bring them kind of social media. Instead gets a responsibility as wife of the president for manage certain things them. But on the other hand, Nobel, now people are study President Bio. When President Bio was no man, nobody, this woman will be an amo. If they be an am, then tell her all kind of what they molest them. If they be an am, though I remember those days where Fatima de Wicham, most of the way na minister so they like it. They don't know President Bio. They don't know Wicham. So in life. I always learn to tell somebody, learn to be grateful to person. Now, I always tell people, if you married, you get your wife now house. You get me. We must get issues. There must be issues. No one no the way we're perfect. We must get issues. Even in the office of when you check about former presidents and Esbaikoma, they have similar issues within your wife. But you don't ever see a situation we are in because of former Anes Baikoma in promiscuous life, then the day, ministers then I government. I was promiscuous. No, but you know about presidency. Promiscuity is not a novelty in Sierra Leone, not even in the world.
So is it happening right now?
No, but you and I know that. No, listen.
Right now.
Listen.
Is the president promiscuous?
No, listen.
The president they cheat?
Listen to me.
The president they
Promiscuity is not a novelty in Sierra Leone. You and I will say, well, you know. Remember, you know. Don't put words into my mouth, you know. Can you just say that? No, this is no. No. Why are they reference the issue of Anes Baikoma? Yes, Anes Kuma may get ill extra marital affairs when you and I all know.
I don't know.
You know about it. Where even Sylvia, when they defend Fatima, so she was the one defending
Alabella Fourie.
You know, listen. No, yes. She was defending Alabella Fourie. Not Alabella Fourie, they defend. Yes. They defend Siakoma. They defend Siakoma. So listen. Yes. There been some of the issues there, but there has never been a case where a minister and his command government they go into wars with Siakoma. You understand? Despite the fact that most of the ministers, they say the power they get inside kick. Some people go there, then they respect them, but that don't make them disrespect Siakoma. So what you mean? Listen. What you mean they say? Listen. What you mean they say? What you mean they say?
Siakoma carry himself.
No, listen.
Carry himself.
What you mean they say?
Maturity.
So you don't see what they say? This is what is going on.
No, I don't know.
No.
What I know is what I have spoken.
But I don't tell you.
No, me no. What I
don't tell you say promiscuity is not.
What I tell Nanaya. What I tell Nanaya.
I don't tell you. In this situation, I will tell you say clean. Promiscuity is not.
You are not here to discuss me.
No, yes.
Let's discuss.
No, yes. That's true.
When they come back to our shortly, when they continue live from Liberty Online TV today, when they analyze some of the issues there within our social media now between the First Lady and that of the Chief Minister. We get two senior journalists there between at the studio when I publish them for the various newspaper. Salute Tijan Jalo and Thomas Dixon, where they between at the studio they analyze some of the issues.
All right, welcome back. It's still a Waji Breakfast on Liberty Online TV, and at this edition of the program today, we sit down with colleague journalists. We get Thomas Dixon at the studio and also Salute Tijan Jalo. We talk about the current Cold War between the First Lady, Madam Fatima Bio, and that of the Chief Minister, when Dr. David Moinina Sengeh. How this current issue they affect governance? Now the issues that maybe they discuss at the program, and continue for sending message now the comment section and the different platform. They must now get Liberty Online TV, and also you can send them to +232 74 200 545. When they come back to the studio, guest them, and now they come over to you, Thomas. Now, because many people wait on to follow the whole issue, perhaps not going to see them from this perspective. Say, oh no, that them personal infighting and get with them just one for come wash them that and healings them na the public, but they affect governance. But from your perspective, how this get direct impact on the issues them what they're supposed for the tackle, especially that of the Chief Minister?
I think there are issues with prominent for the tackle. For example, if you find out the facts, they don't reach from who is prominent in Kono and who is not prominent in Kono. Whether the Chief Minister is prominent in Kono, whether the First Lady is prominent in Kono. At a time when we get one of the highest inflation in the world. At a time when we get food insecurity. In fact, recent World Happy report don't rate we as one of the most unhappiest nations. So I think this for concern government officials, including the mother of the nation, Winner Fatima. As I say, the wife of the president, they supplement and they complement the office of the president and in government. But you don't get any hands in governance at either for work, either not for work. A move on from Kono, a can to Starlink. Uda out Starlink, Uda knock out Starlink. When you get people that would die every day now, Connaught, cottage, for simple things there. Sometimes glove no day. Sometimes they not get anesthetic. Sometimes needle no day. Then they move from that Starlink day now to radical inclusion when at the same time we get doctors, medical staff where they propose that they strike because they get their fuel in time. So you see there are a lot of distraction. And also they send a signal, the president in WEF, they throw tantrums on the Chief Minister when are the most senior minister after the third most senior person in cabinet after the vice president. I think say what they do, they create a form where other ministers no go respect her. Other heads of parastates no go respect her. You will get you devil, now you they make people afraid. I think Salty say the Chief Minister and the servant of the president. He's servant of the president, and both the Chief Minister and the president, they are servants of the people.
Yeah.
So because they are servants of the people, they need to concentrate on the people they work. Not to them petty fights. These are petty fights. I give example recently, maybe you not been there. Not to the first time it happened. It happened in Nigeria. Buhari was public enough to tell in WEF that look, go and do your thing in the home and forget about governance. Because politics and ruling people is a serious business.
Thomas, some man gets a different perspective for all this so they happen. some people believe say na a distraction strategy for distract citizens them, not for complain about the real issues, the economy, cost of living.
I also want to think that way, that it is a way for let the get citizens and be distracted from the real issues. The real issues, for example, the World Bank Economic Outlook report is out. There are issues there that should be looked at, we should be discussing. There are issues of our commercial banks. You know, every commercial bank, and they say every year, that they say make 300 billion, that they make the World Bank is cautioning our financial industry that it is financial instability go lead to collapse our country, because most of these profits where they make now government borrowing. Remember, this government may say they know they go pan government borrowing 2018. But most of the profit where they affect me and you when they do small businesses, even as media entrepreneurs, bank no they give you loan, because rather than they use your money when in the bank, they give government, which is unlawful according to the Bank of Sierra Leone Act. They not for do it without me consent, but they are doing it. They give government and they make excess profit to government short-term loans because government want to pay salary. So these are things that we will be concerned about. When World Bank don't outlook, look at the issue of the unsustainability of EDSA. When at the report, then at the World Bank report, say EDSA is unsustainable. If we continue for they put $100 million per EDSA every year, it go reach to a time when the country will collapse. So there are many issues where we will be focusing on where germane to the life of the people than this palaver where Chief Minister and First Lady they make. As I say, and Santi also don't agree, say the president get the responsibility. Now, he get the responsibility for term in wealth and for term the chief minister. What? If the president not able to come out and tell him wealth, say, look, this is governance. I have an agenda for 4 years. Let us focus. Forget about who wants to succeed me or who does not want to succeed, or who is undermining me or not. I am the president. If I notice somebody don't undermine me, I know what to do.
Thomas, before
Chief Minister say, concentrate on your work, not respond to any tantrums on social media. Focus on your work. We get two people, both the Chief Minister and the First Lady, they like social media. They like social media. This is not the first time this happen. As you really say, newspaper don't write. Say, but let's get a First Lady. We know they dance na TikTok. Let's get a First Lady. We go able for show where they call her. You understand? We don't also get people that don't caution. So, get a Chief Minister. We know they rap na TikTok. You understand? This all long thing and don't come out to public. So it is the role of the president for able for. I can understand the age. They are young people.
Because that's about us.
I can understand. Now the age, exuberance. I can understand. But to say the president is more mature. Now in second, now in top 10 this he rule this country. He don't rule in MPRC. He don't rule first terms. Now in second term this. If we're able to call them and caution them, because it's just you know you're that age. You know the mistake what they make. For able to caution them.
Thomas, as journalists, they don't in this field for over a decade. We don't witness transition them.
Yeah.
The most recent one are that of Dr. Anes Baikoma.
Yeah.
And they witness this one now. How you go compare how former President Kuma been managing transition to this of President Bill now? You
know what you leaders they all don't get from, not even from former President Kuma, from Sam Milton. Now succession, the lack of succession strategy. They no get succession strategy. If without you, not notify me. They get for tell me say they can. Not so because of anything they go on, but because of letting your staff, in the office, and tell you your staff go the joke, they come and meet up that effects. So you get for be careful like they run off. You get for separate running your own and running the state. The president is running the state. There's a story in the Bible about Ahab and Jezebel. When Jezebel interfered into Ahab running the state, he make up to the 4th generation of Ahab. God cursed them. The woman for no saying they run the home, not they run the state. Because at the end of the day, human will come into say, but advise me, I'm a little bit confused. But if you're a mother type, you look at the situation and you give man the best advice, you go work on it. Not pass you cannot treat and begin go on social media, say blah blah this. You do one old video People that they undermine me, man. People that don't want to let them support me, man. Let it succeed. Let them do this. Let me man succeed. If you want to be president, resign. Go be me. I they tell the people that thank you. They say they feel me na president, but me no want to be president now. Me, I want to support me, man. Till succeed. It is fair enough. It's a fair comment, but you get to know when to talk about it.
All right.
You get to know when to come out. Sometimes you don't talk. You just stay behind the scene, advise you, man. Say, what are they see? So they go on, so they go lead to the collapse. So after the first time, this I will not say in a salon. After the first term, the second term of the president, all man want for succeed. APC term by the time they say 2013, we don't begin. He say this one be president, this one be president. It is the same thing. We are hearing everybody want for the president is going, and the president don't talk on our public gathering. Say, here they go. He talk. I said this is the last and final term. He go. Yesterday, I listened to the president of America. He they talk about. He say, in one way they go, a new generation of leaders can take over them. I listen in America. So the president don't make a clear way that he wants a new generation of leaders. So he waits now for able to work with a man. For able to identify the new generation of leaders.
But she said they get marital issues, so they're not.
We don't hear in social media about one lady we get PhD na Harvard where they say here the partner so business and be. See now I make the mommy vex because one minister go do public lecture about what the lady did. We don't hear that one and they all. In my business artists get the evidence. So not for shy away from commenting on them. Now public comment. These are public information. They are already in the public domain.
Not bringing salty.
And the president is our president. If the president able for separate in private life and in public life, and for let president separate in private life and in public life, it's difficult. Because all what the president enjoy, that fly where they fly, the money they give.
Could that be one of the reasons to make the day too much they travel fast?
No, well, I think perhaps that could be one of the reasons. But somebody,
is it part of the branding?
People that were close, somebody were closer, will tell you say the president just like to travel.
All right,
I don't tell you say before now we don't travel 15 10. This travel they make about inside 1 month, inside this month no more you don't travel 3 10. Inside October. So on the average, the president they travel per the year. In a month, on the average, 2 every month. So traveling like a hobby, the man travel for fun. I imagine from Australia to America na 15 hours. Me just come up Kosovo attire for capital. Imagine the man gets energy for travel. That's what I can see. Energy for travel.
We still they analyze some of the issues there. You get a contrary view to that of Thomas Dixon. You believe say na extramarital affairs they cause all of the issues there. And like I asked Dixon earlier, we don't do this journalism for over a decade. We don't witness transition them. The most recent one are that of former President Kuruma. How you could compare how it be handled in transition to this of President Bio? We're so clear now say the power struggle they go on.
President Sanesbai Kuruma be more matured for handle issues we get for good governance as compared to the way President Bio they handle issues. And once we Dixon talk now, Sia Kuruma he be able to comport himself in that manner, even when he be no see the power bin get girlfriend. The public, that was public. Listen to see. This is
that this person get girlfriend.
No, listen. Allow me, please. Allow me. Siakoma not ever come out publicly for venting anger as a result of the institution because he will try for managing office. But irrespective of that, say President Kuruma, then send a new way. Everybody within the ministers, they know about the relationship with the other person. There are ministers who are going to go Italy. But that will make the insult or use words against Siakoma or try for Bilitula. So the same thing applies to President Bio. He's president of this nation. Fatima, my wife, my first lady for now. So at the end of the day, we not picking into them. So if he things not go on well between the pa and the mommy, then we be picking there. Even like the chief minister, I consider them to be picking. We don't for interfere. All you need for do, and I do the work with the pa, asking for do. That's what I say. Like,
so you strongly believe in this matter?
Yeah, I believe in that because now this is about campism. People belong to a particular camp, then believe in that camp day. That You get one or two side chicks there. And picking a old born. Listen, I don't get side chicks. Picking a old born. So you don't introduce them to the side chick. So what did the picking they do now? It gets himself more acquainted with the side chick. Until you can't tell mommy or auntie, and they're very good. Auntie nice. So you don't even see anything that they happen at the homes them. So if you tell like that they happen, I believe say that not for come into the office of the president. You don't forget away for the real progress of this nation. Because now as we talk, most of the issues that we Dixon highlights now, the issue of the doctors, who oversees the minister of health, and the chief minister. Now they oversee. If you feel no allocation way for come for doctors, can't say doctors there is that issue. Who do you blame for that? Is it not the chief minister you blame? Because now you oversee them. Now if for ensure say then gets the scorecard, then gets the ratings. What's they don't put in place for address issues of public and national interest? Then forget about the doctors. Now drive alongside Freetown, certain areas in a Freetown. So patrol. When you drive now, so patrol. So you get a minister of works who oversee or supervise the minister of work. Go to the chief minister. What if the chief minister don't do? Why forget? Allow me, please. Allow me. You make the minister of work to take. Allow me, please. You get a chief minister. What did the chief minister don't do? For ensure say them patrol their way in the city. Let them feel them. Maybe if you drive, Khadija, if you not drive along Eastern, you reach na Shell, you reach na Texaco area, you go gaze about driving. We all know what they talk.
Sally,
you have a chief minister. These are some of the things then. All the ministers they're responsible say this for be done. What if they go on social media? They pull ins, but the first lady said they pull ins by you. Now the first lady, get direct responsibility to the states. All of them you don't get a direct responsibility to the state. Because one, in office, not a constitutional office. Now office you just create, wait for support in your husband. But you, the chief minister, you get a direct responsibility. But the office they get money from the states. No, the state not get for their money. There is an account in the Bank of Sierra. No, yes, I know. No office of the first lady. That is no important. But wrong. We almost say wrong.
If not true, say na third party interference where they happen at us in terms of their marital obligations where they're told to each other. If not true say it happen, if now you day in the position of president, be you waiting you for them.
That's like if I'm president, if me, I didn't have that position. I do the situation. Yes, if not me, I make sure say.
How you manage this situation?
I now try for say if not me, I will try for put a stop in the first place. The wife. I will call him and tell him and say, now, this is my public officer own. And for anything you say about me or say, it will send a bad signal or negative signal about me and the office. So I want to let you calm down and tone down your voice. Then the minister, I will call him. Say, well now, Mr. Minister, this is not my wife. If you don't offend you in any other way, I want to let you, the respect you give me, I want you to continue to give me that respect. But not through challenge or not challenge them publicly like, you get boys the way they under you, why is it get pursued? So these are the way they address issues. You address issues that way. But if you sit down, you make I don't care, you allow the drama to unfold. You know what they create?
You think say the first lady in any way go able to manage this situation as a mother and a wife to the president?
They able manage them. Provided with the intervention of the PA. If the PA intervene, the mommy will manage them. But on the other way, the only way woman said they feel satisfied if the PA call the chief minister and tell and say, this is not my wife. Whatever issue that happen between her.
What if the PA don't call her?
No, listen. What if they don't listen? Listen. If you call her, you tell her say this is not my wife. If the PA call her, if he say chief minister, they therefore show that respect to that PA. But at the end of the day, you know how the thing they be like? They create more problem at the home. Now this thing will go on social media. When the PA ready for travel, it puts the chief minister in convoy, then go. How the mommy they feel? They get the answer say the party undermine them. Because the chief minister, listen. How the mommy they say they take and say the party undermine them because chief minister maybe that they did that can't be. You understand? So you understand? No, this is something. This is something serious. So you want to tell me say this is something government get team A and team B. I want to tell you this is something serious. Now you and I know what's going on in the country. So President Bio as president of this nation, all you need for do call the two parties together. This drama where they go on social media and all that can. The SLP leadership should get a role for play. This is not a party. If the party is well, no, the party.
The party concerned to extramarital.
Exactly.
How the party concerned?
Yeah, yes. That's a personal issue.
No, the party concerned because listen, you get elders council within the SLPP. If things don't go, if things don't go on well within the party, between the wife of the president and the chief minister, the party will come inside. They will come inside. They meet Sipa, this problem, let them solve them. You know they go, you know fine. What's in the go on so? You understand? Now, most of these things, I'm a member of so many SLPP forums. They discuss a day.
But how this going to solve if that third party, if not two, say they cause all of this? How we going to solve if they inside the picture still?
The third party is still inside the picture, the managing home. No, listen, listen, why they get third party? Listen, the party still managing home. We get man them way. They fall in that same situation, but then they manage their home.
You feel say if not two say that third party day, you feel say the first lady go really day if they exist, that other person they exist, then peace day. But then can't see how they happen. So if possible, the first lady that
make peace no day. Now when the first lady they get intelligence about the one the way they feel say if you not support them before and at the end of the day they betray them.
How they betray? Let me owe anything to them.
Exactly. Why they see them as betrayal? You're a woman. No. You're a woman.
Let me owe anything to them.
No, you like you know owe obligation to possible. You're not a woman. If you wait this way, you get your husband. When I did not host, then you suspect your husband say they cheat on you. Then your husband get bobo them. When I bobo them, when I errand bobo them. So say you don't the suspects and then bobo them. It is sent to the other one day. You don't get the attack. Woman, they are fond of that. So the only way the power that if for address this issue, the president give for address this issue
by leaving the extramarital affairs.
What if the president say I get bigger issues, I get a country for manage, I don't focus on this one owner the person.
You know, focus on you don't see how that they affect even the governance of the country. Because if he said that the focus my work for oversee and supervise ministers, you don't get time for social media ranting between the first lady. One of them see doctors then come up with a press conference because if you don't address that issue there, because doctors then say 3 months notice then they don't give the minister of health, and if you Sengeh they supervise the ministers then well at the end of the day Tileke will come up. No one said tell me if I come up because the doctors then they media on the air, they make up the position very clear. So this they tell you how does they affect the work of even the office of the president and the chief minister. I don't get nothing against them. Amawa they admire, is a fine gentleman. You only see no more. Let it show respect to the party. This is not the pine wife. Right. Let it forget what's up. In the way they attack the mommy, let just tell them say, when I stop, this is not the pine wife. If the mommy gets that thinking, they say in a first lady, better let her. Let expose yourself. But let it not appear like say, the chief minister and the first lady that they compete. That's it's very unhealthy. By any society.
All right.
It's not good for the country.
All right, Thomas. Before we end the program, you believe with the last word of Santi say the chief minister for come out and caution him Bobo and say no personal attack.
I think the chief minister not owe the first lady anything, owe him boss, and he owe the people of Sierra Leone. Not only the first lady, just as the first lady not owe the chief minister anything. Or a husband. You understand? For me, I think say both of them they all two need for exercise restraints. They exercise restraint for the respect because for me, I think say the first lady they expose the man the more by coming out and make public statement about humanity appointee not to the first lady they do have, not to Sengeh no more you don't attack. They attack several chief minister. I can recall Professor Francis is a WhatsApp social media audio where he say not to better professor, not to better PhD holder. So all of these things stay in a public domain. And we see outside at the SMPP convention, he attack almost all the ministers from the vice president, the then chief minister, JJ Safari, attack them all. So they get accident, they not call them because they don't want anything. For column. They are serving the states. You man call them because of the competence for deliver a agenda. Now based on that. And some of those people, the way they talk, say they're not sacrificed. Some of them also been there part of the campaign. So for me, I think say both of them need for exercise. As I don't say before, the first thing they get na complementary role now they play to a man. And not get any role where they play that governance. The fact say an office there now because the constitution of Sierra Leone give the president the power for create any office we want. Yeah. The fact say an office they get money, huge money whether they allocate to them. If we use them as privileged position, privileged resources for complementing money rule. By coming up throwing tantrums on the chief minister, it also distract the man in government. Yeah. And if a man in government fail, it will be held responsible. She will be held responsible. This I don't give example about Sia Kurma. Sia Kurma, now a relative with Samsumana will be vice president. Even when Anes Kurma and Samsumana we are having clashes. They not ever come out and what they call. See, I come not to the first we don't get Patricia Kabas.
See, I manage himself well.
Now I'm coming.
There is age difference.
I'm coming.
See, I was more mature.
I don't agree with you.
No, you're more mature.
I agree with you, but the office.
But you don't talk about youthful exuberance.
And but the office.
You don't talk about youthful exuberance.
Let me just look at what the viewers that don't say so far, and we'll wrap up this edition of the program. We'll read message and quickly. The very first one I go look at. I read from the Facebook page. Very first message I go look. Mohamed Kamara says Sia Kurma does not love VBK as compared to Madam Fatima. The first lady was 100% behind her husband when he had nothing. She had a hold on the president.
All right, the one we go take for Macmillan Carter on YouTube. They say the first lady must avoid personal conflict that could undermine the administration's unity and progress, especially given Dr. Biden's tendency to escalate tension.
Mohamed Alhaji Kuroma say, if this issue is not handled by the leadership of the SLPP, I see a radical inclusion movement to become a new political party in 2028 if they don't make him the candidate for 2028.
All right, the final one we go take from Howard Carbon on YouTube. They say the Fatima bill is taking the role of some ministers, especially the tourism minister, education minister, environment. These are not her job. The thieves outside the country.
The final one I go look at Mohamed Alhaji Kuroma say that is why I like the vice president. Himself and his wife are so moderate, even when the second lady is far more younger than Fatima.
All right. Well, from the messages that they now so we end the program for today because of time. Many thanks to analysts them. We colleague journalists that will be there with me at the studio. We can help we for look at this particular issue we'll analyze this morning. We get for do with the Chief Minister and that of the First Lady Fatima Bio. Continue for watch Liberty Online TV as today also for bring count on a balance news stories. Them not forget the anniversary project still they gone. On the 16th of November we hike with Liberty 7 a.m. we wait for at the Mambo Junction. Follow high go down the Mambo waterfall. And the 29th of November we get with grand dinner and dance na the View Hotel and Restaurants na the rooftop. Join Liberty Online TV as they celebrate 1 year of free, fearless and inclusive journalism. Princess Piers time produced this edition of the Breakfast Show. Musa Saukoma, Dennis Kamara and Abdul Kago na dengi technical support to the production team. Mina Khadija Bangwa they say have a blessed day.
All right, till we meet again, Mabel Kabadi, so get a good day and goodbye.